Hello, and welcome to another story in English for listening practice. This is a long, calm, emotional story that will help you improve your English while enjoying a beautiful journey. Let's begin. This is the story of Mia. Mia was quiet. Mia was shy. She lived in the same town for 32 years. She worked in the local library, checking out books, putting them on shelves, and helping people find stories they needed. Mia didn't travel. She didn't go far from her town. She liked safety, she liked routine. She liked a small apartment with a blue couch, a kettle that whistled, and one cat named June. Mia had a friend named Carla. Carla was different. She liked change. She liked adventure. She moved to a new city every year. She called Mia once a week and said, "You need to get on a train and just go. See what happens." Mia always laughed and said, "Maybe someday." One Monday morning, Mia received a letter. It was not an email. It was paper. Real. With a stamp. It was from her old teacher, Mrs. Barnes. "Dear Mia, I am very sick now. I am living by the sea. I remember you as the girl with the quiet voice and the loud imagination. If you ever want to talk, I am here, but maybe not for long. Love. Mrs. Barnes." Mia read the letter twice. Then 3 times. Mrs. Barnes was her favorite teacher in school. She was the first person who said, "You write well." She believed in Mia. That night, Mia couldn't sleep. She sat on the couch and looked at the letter. Then, she did something strange. She opened her laptop and searched for train tickets. She didn't tell anyone. She packed one small bag. She put in a notebook, a pen, 2 sweaters, snacks, and her phone charger. At 6:30 a.m., Mia took a taxi to the station. She looked at the sign, "Northbound train, 7:00 a.m." She bought a ticket. She sat by the window. As the train moved, she watched her town disappear. Trees, roads, people, everything familiar. Behind her. The train was not full. Across from her sat a man reading a book. Next to her was an old woman knitting something blue. A few rows down, a young boy looked out the window with wide eyes. The rhythm of the train was soft. Like a song. Like breathing. Mia took out her notebook and wrote, "This is the train to somewhere. I don't know where exactly. But I think I need to go." She looked outside. The land changed. Forests, hills, lakes, cities with busy stations. At one stop, a woman got on. She was wearing bright yellow shoes and carried a basket of oranges. She sat beside Mia and smiled. "Hi, I'm Rosa. Want an orange?" Mia was surprised. She nodded. "Thank you." They talked. Rosa was going to visit her sister after 10 years. They had a fight and didn't talk. But Rosa said, "Life is short. Forgiveness is better than pride." Mia listened. Rosa got off 2 stops later. She hugged Mia like an old friend. Mia continued writing in her notebook. People come and go. Some stay in your life for a moment. Some for years. But each one leaves something behind. At the next stop, a man with a guitar sat in front of her. He played a slow, sad song. He sang softly. Mia closed her eyes. The song reminded her of childhood, of dreams she forgot. When the song finished, she clapped. The man smiled. "Thanks. I don't usually get applause on trains." They talked. His name was Leo. He traveled from town to town playing music. "I go where the songs take me," he said. Mia said, I go where the train takes me." They both laughed. Later, they sat in silence. A good silence. At night, the train passed through dark towns with lights in the windows. Mia wondered, what are people doing inside those homes? Are they happy? Lonely? Awake? Dreaming? At 11:45 p.m., the train reached the coastal station. Mia stood up, thanked the conductor, and stepped down. She took a taxi to a small house by the sea. Mrs. Barnes opened the door. Her hair was white. Her face was thinner. But her eyes were full of light. "Mia," she whispered. "You came." They sat on a small porch, drinking tea with honey. Mia showed her the notebook. The train stories. The guitar player. The oranges. Mrs. Barnes said, "You were always meant to travel through words and roads. You just needed a start." They talked until 2 a.m. Before sleeping, Mrs. Barnes said, "The world is bigger than your fears. And so are you." Mia stayed 3 days. They walked by the beach. They read poetry aloud. They ate fish with lemon and bread with butter. On the 4th day, Mrs. Barnes gave Mia a gift, a key. "This is the key to your own train," she said. "Use it to unlock new days." Mia didn't understand fully, but she smiled. Back on the train home, Mia felt different. The same towns passed by, but now they looked beautiful. Not ordinary. Not small. She saw them like someone new. When she arrived back in her town, everything was there. The library, the street, her cat. But something inside her had shifted. She wrote more. She smiled more. She talked to strangers. And once a month, she got on a train with no destination. She called it her train to somewhere.